Hi Softcat, my name's Fiona Drummond and I look after the UK for a company called Opengear. Opengear is a global leader for out-of-band management. So Opengear provides secure remote access to your networking equipment even when the network goes down. Opengear devices improve customers' network resilience, which reduces downtime, improves staff efficiency and lowers remediation costs. The console server platforms remote access to network equipment, control over power distribution and visibility into environmental conditions. Opengear was founded in 2004 and we've got a presence in the US, APAC and across EMEA, which means that we can offer your customers worldwide support. We also have the EMEA team at your disposal. We've got a marketing team available for you, we've got technical support and you can utilise myself as your account manager as well. So what does the product actually do? So the network manager can remotely manage his WAN infrastructure from his NOC or from wherever he might be. If the network goes down, he physically has to travel to that rack, wherever it might be, to fix it. You've got the cost of downtime, you've got staff inefficiencies, they can't do their job whilst the network isn't working, and of course you've got bad PR if you're a customer-facing service as well. Nobody wants to experience downtime. So rather than the network manager having to go to the site, he'd have an Opengear device. So he'd plug the console ports into the back of the Opengear, and from the front we'd be able to give you a wraparound network so that you can still communicate and remediate with the network. So for true out-of-band connection, so if all the ISPs into the building are not working, you can still get a connection into your infrastructure using the SIM card. This device actually has dual SIM card for multiple resilience. We also have Ethernet, so you can fail over to a production LAN or a management LAN, whichever way. And we also have the facility to have Wi-Fi and V92 modem built into the devices. In addition to that, we have what we call smart out-of-band. So we can actually look at the operating environment. So we can manage your PDU, your UPS infrastructure. We can look at the environment aspects as well before they actually cause an issue with your network. So if you dial into the switch, you find out that it needs to be rebooted, you can do that remotely even when the network's down through the Opengear device. We also have a failover to cellular function so that if the network does go down, this will actually turn into a cellular router and use the SIM card to provide the connection. Does network downtime affect your customers? Well, Gartner analysts say yes. So a report shows that downtime cost is usually cited as around $5,600 for each minute. That means that a network outage lasting only a single hour can cost a business more than $300,000. Another report showed that mid-sized to large companies typically experience 5 minutes of downtime every month, which translates to a cost of $1 million annually for mid-sized firms and $60 million a year for large enterprises. So as a value-add solution for you to offer your customers, you need to be building out-of-band into your solution, and Opengear is your premier partner to be able to do that. So who should you sell Opengear to? Because of the nature of the product, as soon as somebody has a distributed network, they have the requirement to have remote management even when the network's down. So key verticals for Opengear, we could be looking at retail, healthcare, financial services, government. The list is endless, really. Take retail, for example. Transactional uptime is the most important thing to that customer. So we can have devices both in their data center and at the edge of the network, using the smaller devices to keep the POS systems up and running. If there's an issue with the POS system, rather than the network manager having to travel to that site, he can log into his Opengear device, fix the network, but in the meantime use the 4G failover functionality to keep that POS system up and running. Not only are we agile within the actual vertical, but we're agile as a solution. So for out of band within an SD-WAN solution, for instance, you need the same benefits of the out of band access as you would into traditional network infrastructures, including some secure remote access for provisioning to turn up new sites, secure remote access during the life cycle of the network, monitoring, maintenance, troubleshooting, remediation. Also, you need the safety net. If a software upgrade goes wrong, the console server can still recover that. You can also avoid costs and delay of sending an engineer to site to perform a software upgrade or to troubleshoot when the site goes offline. Opengear manufactures two types of products. We do the remote site devices, and we also do the centralized 1U rack mounted products for the data center. The remote site products are perfect for wiring closets, ATMs, SD-WAN rollouts, POS systems. The centralized products are perfect for the data center. They all do the same job, so they all give you remote remediation, reduced downtime, and increased staff efficiency. It's very easy to understand which product to specify for Opengear. On the remote site products, we do two flavors, one with cellular, one without. On the data center products, it is the same. The detail that you need to gain from your customer is how many devices they need to manage. You don't need to remember all of this though, because we have it all on a cheat sheet, which we'll be sending to you after this video. So how do you actually manage the Opengear devices? So you can either build a tunnel through an SSH connection into each device individually, but that gets messy. So you need a centralized management system, which is a software solution which runs on a VM that we call Lighthouse. So the Lighthouse gives you a central hub for out-of-band management network. It also gives you the console gateway to be able to access and control and remediate through the console ports. And you can also have the centralized management dashboard, so you can see very quickly if any of the network devices, if any of the Opengear devices are offline. So now we understand why your customers need out of band and what the Opengear solution can offer. Why would you actually turn to Opengear? So we can offer you true out of band with embedded cellular. We can also give you agnostic control over power management over hundreds of vendors. We can also give you environmental controls and access right at the edge of the network, single pane of glass management with the Lighthouse solution. We work with your existing vendor solutions, so we support those solutions. So Cisco, Juniper, Arista, Brocade, HP, Dell, Riverbed. So all of the brands that you're currently selling. We can also enable remote provisioning of those network devices. So you'll want to know what resources we have to actually help you sell Opengear. Well, we have a full cheat sheet which offers you all the information that you need to be able to put the proposition forward to your customer. We give you simplistic terms of what the out of band means. We give you key business benefits. The product chart, which we talked about earlier, is on the cheat sheet. And we also give you all the contact details for both ourselves, your distributor, and details of the warranty process. The website, the Opengear website, is also a full knowledge base. We have the partner portal, which we can send you details of, so you can log on to the partner portal. We have the sales engineers at your disposal, so we can do WebExes, configurations, pre and post sales advice, and we can offer evaluation devices to your customers for a 30-day period. We also have the product selector, which again, you'll be sent after this video, which allows you to input all of the details required and it spits out a part code for you at the end. We also have a deal registration program which offers a discount, and that's ring-fenced for the reseller who brings us the information required first. So that's the end user details, the product, the quantity, and the timeline. You can do that through our partner portal, which you'll receive details for after the video. So to summarise, Opengear is the global market leader in out-of-band management. We're high in feature, low in competition, which makes an easier sale for you. Our solution adds benefit to any vertical and into any networking platform. We offer a fresh opportunity in the growing markets of SD-WAN solutions, network edge architectures and cloud infrastructures. So thanks very much for your time today, and I'm really looking forward to working with you. Thank you.